Hello everybody, Anita here, and welcome to Topic Tuesday. Today I am having my coffee on the beach, which I have not done in a little while. I've been so busy with other things that I have not taken the time to come down and do this. So I thought we'd have a little coffee talk on the beach this morning. It's a beautiful morning, and I had not even really planned to get up and do this, but I woke up early and thought, you know what, let's do it. So here we are. And it was so awesome because the moment I pulled up on my bike over here, I started looking immediately for the little beach kitties that I had videos about ages ago. I just love when I come down here and I see those cats. Well, I was specifically hoping to see the black one because that's my favorite one. And so I was like, God, I really hope I see that little black kitty. And I look over and I see a black kitty and I'm thinking it's that cat. So I get off the bike and I go walking over there, and then I realized it was a black kitten. Oh my gosh. I can't even say. I was just like, you've got to be kidding me, man. For days and every day, I'm just like constantly talking about or thinking in my head about how much I wish I had a black cat again. I miss having a black cat so much. My very, very first cat was a black cat. So they just hold a very special place in my heart. And after I lost Bean, oh my gosh, ever since then I have just been aching inside, wanting a black cat again. But I just don't really think that it's probably the best idea, considering I already have 4, and then we've got Thunder that, you know, we kind of have 2, even though that's a whole nother story, but which I've done videos about. But anyway, this little black kitten was over there, and I tried to get up close, but naturally it ran off. So I figured, well, okay, you know, I guess it really wasn't meant for me to have that black kitty. But at first, that was my first thought, is I thought, oh my gosh, I've been wishing and wishing and thinking about it so much that, you know, for me to come up here and suddenly here's this little black kitten all by itself, you know, just hanging out. I thought maybe that's a sign, maybe that kitten's, you know, I was supposed to come here this morning since I haven't been here in ages and, you know, see this little kitty and it's supposed to be mine, but I don't think so. It has a, oh, there he is. There it is again. Little kitty meows. Meow, 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 meow. Little kitty meows. Meow, meow, meow. Oh, man. It's too far away. I would try to show you this kitten. I don't know if it'll actually come over this way or not. I can't believe this. I know this is probably not all that exciting. It's got a messed up tail, I think. It looks like it's got one of those like kind of twisted, turned up tails, like, oh, now I don't see it. Oh, there it is. It's sitting next to a little like flower pot kind of thing. I wish it would come over here. I just want to pick it up and hold it. I just want to hold it so bad. I know this isn't really necessarily a topic for today, but I didn't really have a topic. Nobody's leaving me topics for this, so, you know, I'm just kind of coming up with whatever I can. And I have been extremely busy lately. So, oh, how cute. I wish I could get this, but unfortunately, since I'm having to use my cell phone to record this, I don't have the option of, like, switching it. I don't know why. It's like these phones, you know, they're so high-tech these days, and you can do so much with them, but yet you can't, like, be recording a video facing one way and then click on it to turn around and face the other way. That's so dumb. Don't you think? I mean, it seems like they would just do that, but anyway, maybe we'll get lucky and the little kitten will come over here, and then I'll just have a, like, flip out session because I just want to hold it. I want to hold it so bad. I can't even stand it. But anyway, let's have some coffee. Oh, that tastes so good. You know, I'm telling you, I wake up in the morning, and that's what motivates me to get up a lot of times. When I really don't want to get up, I think about that coffee, and I just think, oh yeah, I think I want to get up and have that coffee. For those of you that might not drink coffee, you know, you're probably saying, yeah, whatever. But for me, I love it, obviously, or my channel wouldn't be called Beaches, Bikes, Coffee, and Cats. But anyway, as I was trying to say before, I have been very, very busy lately because if you've seen previous videos, my recent videos, I talked about a new YouTube channel that I've started that is not for everybody. You know, if you didn't see the other videos, this new channel is not going to be for everybody at all. Because it is not your typical channel. But in the ASMR world, which is what this is, it is very typical. And there are a surprising number of ASM artists out there that are doing these videos, tons of them. And I mean, there are some of these people that have, you know, millions of followers, millions of views. So there is a market for this. I mean, there are people who want to see this stuff. And that's what I've been spending a lot of time on lately, is trying to get that set up, because the videos that I'm doing for that are primarily going to be indoors, you know, in my room. You know, I'm going to have everything set up and do them inside. But some of the videos that I'll be doing on that channel will be done outdoors. And this is kind of a rehash of something I already talked about, because I did a video specifically a couple of weeks ago talking about this new channel, but you know, I don't care. This is my channel, so I can talk about whatever I want to, and since you guys didn't give me a topic, guess what? This is what you get. But I'm just so excited about doing this, because it's very different, and very different from me, because I'm actually a very bubbly personality, and I can be kind of loud. Not intentionally, but I just get excited, and you know, I get like animated and all of this kind of stuff. But with ASMR, it's the complete opposite of that. But you know, I think I can say this. You know, I think it was my very, very first video on this channel that I did. I talked about, I kind of hinted at something, and I was like, oh, I don't know if I can talk about it, because you know, blah blah blah, whatever. I'm going to talk about it. Back in, I think it was 2008, I did what's called energy profiling through Carol Tuttle. And it's completely different from so many things that are out there, like personality tests and stuff. You know, a lot of people take personality tests to find out, you know, what's my personality? This is, what is my energy type? Okay? And I did this back in 2008 and found out that I am what she calls a type 1 personality, or type 1 energy. And so my natural energy, I mean, you know, from the time I was born, I am primarily this energetic, you know, bubbly, animated, you know, sparkly kind of person. You know, that's just natural for me, because we all have in us 4 elements from nature. Anyway, I'm what is considered a type 1. It's a lot to try to get into or explain, and you know, I don't know, I don't want to say anything and maybe find out that, oh, you shouldn't have talked about that without getting permission from Carol Tuttle, or you know, something like that. So But what I'll say is that, you know, my secondary type is a type 2, which is a more calm, you know, relaxed kind of energy. And that's where I think this ASMR part comes in. I think this channel here is definitely going to be more of my type 1, which is my primary energy. But the ASMR is definitely more the type 2 because it's a more quiet, relaxed thing. So, it's kind of fun. It's fun because I am getting to experience both sides of who I am. Because I really love having alone time. I like, you know, I like quiet time. I really enjoy a lot of things that are, you know, very subdued, you know, and not so in your face and, you know, high energy and that type of thing. There's a boat going by. Let's see if we can see it. I don't know if you can see that. I think you can see it. You know, with the sun and everything, it's really hard to tell what's visible on this camera. Because I get a lot of glare. But anyhow, what I'm trying to say is that I'm enjoying this new venture, and but it takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of work. I mean, this channel does too, because there's a lot involved with it. I mean, you know, I don't just record a video and then just slap it up on YouTube. I mean, when I do these videos, I go home and I have to put it on the computer. I have to go into an editing program and I have to make edits, and, you know, I have my little intro and, you know, all that stuff that I put in there. But this other channel requires a lot of work because with these other videos, it's very important that it's quiet. So you have to be careful. Like when you make your video, you can't really make one when you know, if the neighbors are throwing a party next door, or if, you know, there's a band playing really loud music down the street that you can hear, you know, and things like that. It's like, it's got to be really quiet. So you have to have your microphone and everything set up a certain way. There's a lot of whispering, you know, soft speaking, and, you know, all that kind of stuff. So it's a very, you know, it's a lot. And so I have been spending days and days lately just trying to get things set up to record these videos. Because it really is, you know, when you live where I do, there's a lot of traffic noise, roosters crowing at all hours. Those roosters have no clue what time of day or night it is. I mean, these things, they crow at, you know, 1 o'clock in the morning. They don't care. You know, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It doesn't matter what time it is. They're out there crowing. So, you know, you got that, and then you got neighbors arguing, and, you know, just all kinds of noise. So, you know, it's tricky trying to find the time to do the video and, you know, get everything set up right. And you need to have the right, everything's just got to be a certain way if you want it to be a good video. And I've posted a couple of videos on that channel so far, and wasn't really satisfied a whole lot with what I've put up there yet, because it's all in the beginning stages, and so it's kind of a practice thing right now where I'm, you know, kind of seeing what's going to work and what isn't. And last night I actually did a test video, because the last several days I've been trying to just get the audio to work properly. I was just doing test videos to get the audio set up, and every time I'd play it back, I sounded like I was underwater. It was horrible. And so I thought, you know, this is definitely not going to work. And so I had to keep working with things. And I actually contacted my ex-boyfriend, who's still a very dear friend of mine. And he actually subscribes to this. Hey, Nathan, if you're watching this, I actually didn't call him. I sent him a message on Facebook and said, can you please help me? Because he's an audio engineer. And he has been for many, many years. I don't even know. Probably going on 30 years, Nathan, if you're watching. So he knows just probably anything that could possibly be known about doing sound and that type of thing. So I contacted him to get some advice. I'm like, what am I going to do? Because I sound like I'm in a tunnel or I sound like I'm underwater, you know. So he helped me figure out the settings and things like that, which definitely helped a great deal. And so I still have some tweaking to do, because this test video I did last night isn't, you know, perfect by any means. And being a test, I just let it go. I didn't really like set the scene. I didn't, you know, I didn't make sure the cats were out of the room or anything, because I just thought, you know, I'm going to let whatever happens around me happen, so that while I'm recording, I can see how much of that actually gets recorded. But I uploaded the video, and I had a lot of fun doing it. And to be perfectly honest, I think it's really one of the best videos I've done for that channel so far, even though it's not set up the way it should be. Because I did have fun doing it, and I think, you know, I think it made it more real. And Jim actually tells me, and he's like, well, I think that that's the way you should do it, to be honest, because life is real. And, you know, things aren't always perfect. You know, you're not going to always have a perfect, you know, noise-free situation. You know, unless you're somebody who has a sound studio or something that, you know, has soundproofing and, you know, can make that happen, which some of these ASM artists do. But anyway, you know, I don't have that, so I have to work with what I've got. And so there might be some excess noise in the background from time to time that I can't really do much about. I mean, I could edit it, but sometimes that might not be the best choice. You know, I could be in the middle of something, in the middle of saying something or doing something that, you know, editing would just kind of screw up the flow of it or something. You know what I'm saying? So, anyway, that's what I've been working on, and I'm going to be working on probably again today, because I've got another video I'd like to try to get done today if I can, and get that up there, because I'm loving it. I'm really loving it, and I would love to see that channel take off, because these people that are doing it, they've got a lot of views, and you know, a lot of these people, they're making a living off of this. And that's what I'd hoped for this channel, but it's slow going. It really is. It's slow going, because with YouTube, you have to have 10,000 views to even be considered to run ads on your channel. And then they have to approve you, because they've changed it now to where now you have to be approved, you know, to be able to run ads on your videos and possibly make some money off of that. And I'm far away from that. I'm definitely far away from that on the new channel, but I'm hoping that with the ASMR community being as big as it seems to be, that, you know, some more people will start finding my videos, and, you know, maybe I'll hopefully eventually get somewhere with that. And over there, I've actually got a Patreon account set up so that people, if they want to be a patron, they can do that, which, you know, would definitely help, because that helps to, you know, kind of pay for it. Because this is a job. I mean, you know, the last few days I've put in probably 12, 14 hours a day working on this stuff, and not even getting a video up during that time until last night. You know, hours and hours and hours of working with my equipment and trying to get things set up to where, you know, is the lighting good? Is this good? And that, you know, whatever. It's a lot of work. I don't think a lot of people really realize when they, you know, watch some of these YouTube videos that just normal everyday people are making, that, you know, a lot of them, there's a lot of time and effort that goes into it. I mean, it can be a full-time job, and that's what a lot of these people are doing. They're making this their career. This is their job, and that's what I want to do. because I am going to be 50 years old in a couple of months, y'all. 50! Hello! And I've spent my life doing all these crap jobs that I hate, and I am ready to do something that I enjoy, you know, and that's why I started this channel, because this gives me something that I can do that I enjoy doing. And now I've got this other one that I enjoy doing as well, and if I could just manage to somehow at some point be able to just do that channel and this channel and spend my time doing that, I would be thrilled. That would just thrill me. And it's like, it's about time, because like I say, you know, I'm turning 50 years old and I've spent a lifetime just doing a bunch of crap, and I'm ready for something that I enjoy, that gives me, you know, something that I'm passionate about, something that gives me a reason to get up and feel happy and, you know, ready to go. So this video has become very long for this channel. Now on the other channel, this would not be that long. I'd still need to record some more. But for here, I guess this is kind of long. So I guess on that note, this wasn't much of a topic. It was just kind of a whatever I felt like talking about while I have my coffee on the beach this morning. And so I hope that you will give this video a thumbs up and leave me some comments in the comment section, including some topics. I keep asking you that every week, and it's rare that I get them. Thanks to Fraulein 224, who actually gives me topics, and Terry Lofton, which, you know, she's still waiting. I'm probably going, is that girl ever going to do that one on the sports thing? Eventually, as soon as I can find some sporting events to go and try to get some video of, because I'd really like to have that in the video, you know. I think it'd make it more interesting. So anyway, but I don't get a lot of people, you know, really giving me topics, so then I have to come up with this weird stuff on my own. So I hope you enjoyed it, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do. And also, if you'd like to help support the channel, here's how you can do that. So thank you, everybody. Have a good one, and we will see y'all later. Bye.